What's up, everyone?
I
We hope you're well.
hope you're good. Ooh.
Oh, that wasn't planned. We hope y'all are well. So week 1 on the market, and we've had
4 showings.
4 showings.
Mm-hmm.
Only 1 feedback thus far.
Yep.
They love the house, they love the community, but the upstairs was not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And though, I got to throw this in here, sorry. Even though Pastor Furtick preached on making room, we making room, but we ain't got no room for no fee over here about the room, about the house not selling. You know what I'm talking about? That's out.
No what?
That's out the door. On the house not being sold.
No
That's
fear?
out the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, we've had these showings and ain't nobody seen no offer, and they go to freaking out and be like,
No.
You know what I mean? Like, ain't no time for that.
We got God on our side. We leaving all that to the birds.
Back.
But
We wanted to get on here and talk about the signs.
yeah, of why Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
So, real quick, last summer, Roy was like, I feel like we need to move. And I was like, what? Yeah. Because it was so random. I don't even think, y'all see how random he is.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just like, kids' school, we love community, we love, obviously, our jobs and like what we've grown and established here, our family, our friends, like all the things. And we're like, and if he was going to choose, he would have went back to Florida.
Yeah.
Natural, flesh, thinking, what you
Yeah.
can see, what you can feel.
Yeah.
And so I was like, we need to pray on this.
Yeah.
So we started praying. Like, God, if you're calling us somewhere else, you're going to have, like, can you please reveal where you want us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so come December, that was last summer. Come December, I had a girls' trip, work trip in Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Charles C. and Allison and I. And that, I was leaving Friday. Monday, I had a dream that I met Jacinda Jacobs in a restaurant. Random dream.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, pretty significant.
Yeah.
Come Wednesday or Thursday, she had reached out on my story about journaling. And I was like, what? Girl, I just had a dream about you. Da-da-da-da. She's like, we should meet.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, I'm going to be in Charlotte on Saturday. She goes, she's off. Like, randomly, never off on Saturdays. She was off. And come Saturday morning, me and Jacinda sitting in a restaurant. Exactly like my dream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Friday, before I left, I had a dream about our personal trainer, Jeffrey, and his wife, Danielle. And they were having a celebration for a competition that he was in. In my dream, we were at this event venue. I spilled some water in a plastic cup. Danielle, I had met her for the first time in my dream. She handed me a napkin, cleaning it up. There was water pouring out from this door. So I opened the door, and it was this staircase going up with this beautiful waterfall just pouring down, right? So that was my Friday dream. Again, all this in my journal. And I had even told Roy and Allison about both of them because both of my dreams was people in Charlotte that, you know, like, like what? So come Saturday night, we at Jeffrey's house going to his competition to celebrate his competition. And I meet his wife, Danielle, for the first time. And like amazing. We're all having this good conversation. She's going up and down the stairs, right? And I'm in the kitchen. And the second time she came down, I heard God say, this is your dream. And I'm like, it was like time froze. And I walked over to the staircase and I looked up. Mind you, never been in their house. I couldn't tell you what their staircase looked like before this night. But I got in front of that staircase, and it was the exact staircase in my dream. Exactly. Okay? Very significant. And Danielle, I noticed at that moment, with all her ideas and all her love and her soul and her spirit and giving, she was the water flowing, going up and down them steps and just flowing down. And y'all, I fell to my knees. I was like, what? This is the staircase. Danielle, you're the water. And Allison was like, Shayna, you also spilled a plastic cup of water like an hour ago previous, and Danielle gave you the towel to clean it up. And now we're all like,
Emoji.
what? Because they had already, I had even told Jeffrey about the dream
Yeah.
before Saturday. So, anyways, wild moments.
Yeah.
And with both of those dreams happening, as I was sitting with Jacinda, she looked at me, and it wasn't just what she said, but it was how she said it. And reminder, God will use people to talk to you.
Yeah.
Even your kids, like strangers.
Yeah.
And she looked at me and she was like, girl, you're moving to Charlotte. And I was like, so I broke down. I did the ugly cry and everything. Because I'm like, we've been praying for a hot minute. Like, nobody's seen us praying over here, right?
Yeah.
Well, then we're at Jeffrey and Danielle's house. And she looked at me. Danielle was like, girl, you moving to Charlotte.
Yeah. Ooh.
And now I'm like,
What? What are you talking about?
so y'all know I call Roy and I'm like, babe, boy, my dreams came true.
Went down.
It went down. Dreams coming true. Like, what do we do? And I think we're being called to Charlotte. And immediately, wall went up.
Yeah.
What's in Charlotte?
What's in Charlotte?
We don't know nobody in Charlotte
I
besides
don't
a few
know-
people.
I don't know nobody out there.
Just a few people. We know Jocelyn and Jeffrey and Charles and Doug.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
But it wasn't enough on his radar because it wasn't family like Florida was offering, right?
Yeah.
So I said, I think we're being called to Charlotte. Walls up. I don't know nobody. And what's in Charlotte? Boom, boom, boom. Y'all, we'll get to that part next. Come home on Sunday. Go ahead and tell them what happened on Monday at work.
Walk in word, Miss Jane hit me with, Roy, can I tell you something? And I said, yeah. She said, I had a dream last night. And I was like, oh, really? Yeah, go ahead. What that dream was about, Miss Jane? Yeah, what's going on? She was like, I had a dream y'all was moving.
The very next day.
Like, that's the only thing I can think.
Right.
That's the only thing I can do.
Right. Right.
Just like,
Creepy.
wait a minute. How did you know that?
Right.
Like,
Right.
who been talking to you about us moving anywhere?
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just like God using somebody to say, hey, here, I'm going to give you another biscuit. Bop. I heard you was moving this. What? Where'd you hear that from? You know what I mean? It was just like, okay, I'm going to take this sign and I'm going to run with it. And we going to pray on it even more.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you in disbelief because it's like, all right, God, well, show me another one. You know what I mean?
Oh,
you get
yeah.
in those moments where you like, well, you showed me that. Show me one more. Like, you make sure, because we don't really want to leave. We don't really
Right.
want to go. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when
Right.
all these signs fall in place,
Right.
we got to act on it.
Right.
You know, you have to act on it.
Right.
You got to move on it.
So that's still early December, the very next day after
Yeah.
I get back from Charlotte that happened.
Yeah.
And in about 30 days, the connections that came from Charlotte to him out of the blue.
Out of the blue.
Oh, no, nobody. God said, I'm going to show you real quick
Real quick.
who can make connections come up out of the blue for you. Okay? So, he got connections. Don't hit him with it. He got connections, and I'm like, open your mouth again. Something that you don't have or
Yeah.
don't need and you can't
And
see
he's
it.
just going to say, watch this.
Yeah.
Charles. Yeah, what going on, bro? Yeah. Kicked on a whole nother vibe. Like, what? Like,
New, so many people. And in January, I then had another dream, and it was Charlotte. There's the kids, but
There
we're going
they
to keep
go.
on going.
there they go, y'all. It's coming to an end right here.
Then I had another dream. Charlotte was in lime, like the whole city was in lime green, right? And I looked up, like, what does green mean in the Bible? What does green symbolize? And it was neon green. And neon green means like new beginnings and spring and all those things. And so we're getting the kids. So yeah, like green means like new beginnings. And I was like, so again, I where's your robe, bud?
I can see that.
Okay. We got a naked child.
At the end of the day, we taking signs left and right.
And so until like, you know,
Come here, boy.
go with what God gives you. And if I don't get anything otherwise, if I don't get, you know, if he doesn't show us otherwise, we're going with Charlotte. We're going to go with Charlotte
Yeah.
because that's what he showed us, right?
Absolutely.
And so I guess the final, like one of the most recent ones was with Roy's job, and they said it's time to get to Charlotte. And I dropped to my knees a couple of weeks ago in the kitchen, and it was like a weight was lifted off of me because I felt it was time to. It was the sign of now is the time to go, right? Yeah. No, and in church, so Sunday before we get that call about his work.
No.
TD Jakes was preaching, and he said, if you feel like moving,
move
now.
now.
And we were like, what?
Just like,
And then come Tuesday or Wednesday after that service, Roy calls me on lunch break and was like, there's a position
yeah.
in Charlotte. And it's got my name on it. And the wait was, all right. I don't know why. I don't know who. I don't know where. I don't know when. I don't know what. But we're going to obey and do this.
Yeah.
So there you have it. That's a few signs. Go with what God gives you. And if it's not right, he'll give you something else.
He'll give you something like this. Look at this, boy. Look at the camera, boy. Look at that camera, boy. I'm going to get that.
In his underwear and all. Can you tell everybody bye, Jack?
Say bye-bye.
You ain't 4.
Four.
Tell everybody bye.
All right,
Can't
peace, love, prayers.